Hey everyone, my name is Zion, the owner of Mole Miners, and this is Under the Surface with Mole Miners. Thank you all for listening. I'm jumping out on a limb to start a podcast specifically about the moles, voles, gophers, everything you can think of in between, targeting burrowing rodents, and our goal is to create more information about moles for you, the consumer. Whether you're watching or listening, we want you to leave every single podcast with more information than you started about moles, voles, and gophers, along with other outdoor living spaces. And what I mean by that is we're going to talk knowledge and get on people on this podcast about irrigation, pest control, wildlife, uh, you name it. And it's outdoor living and bug and wildlife related. We're probably going to end up doing it. Our goal is just to get underneath the surface of these businesses that create your life better by helping you either get rid of or add or maintain your outdoor living spaces. And that's what mole removal is. We focus on lawns that are getting destroyed by moles. And so, what qualifies me to be able to talk about this? Well, first off, my background has been in wildlife removal for the last 9 years. At 19 years old, I started working for a wildlife removal company in Indianapolis. At 22, I took a leap of faith, moved to the Middle Tennessee area, and started a wildlife removal company. Over the last 6 years, I have ran that wildlife removal company until last fall. We shut it down, and we actually dove all in on moles. So for the last 3 years, we started the brand Mole Miners. And in those 3 years, we've grown to 3 different separate locations. Moles have become my passion. I enjoy talking about moles. I enjoy talking about wildlife. I enjoy removing wildlife. I enjoy helping customers with problems that they couldn't solve or my counterpart or competition couldn't solve. And then we come in and solve those issues. So moles are one of the most unknown animals on the face of the earth. We can't really study them very well like you can in other settings. So moles don't last very long in captivity. And so scientists really haven't been able to study them like we should be able to. And there are tons and tons and tons of myths on moles. And so that's what this podcast is about. Is we are going to dissect not moles, but dissect the industry of mole removal. We're going to talk about moles, voles, gophers, you name it, religiously. Tell you the difference of what mole removal is versus voles versus gophers. The different aspects of moles, different techniques, different tips. This podcast is literally going to be centered around getting underneath the surface, top level stuff about burrowing rodents in the United States. We're going to have podcast guests come on here and talk about their business, to talk about what they're doing to help relieve issues, where they're located. We're going to talk about things that draw moles into your yard, what you can do to keep moles out, you name it. That's what we're going to do. My rant is going to keep going on. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to this episode. We're just going to keep it short and sweet. It's going to be the introduction. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you gain tons of knowledge from this, because that's my goal. I want to answer all your questions. So if you have questions, feel free to write in the comments. You can email me at info@moleminers.com. We can talk about shop. If you want to be a guest on our podcast, info@moleminers.com. Reach me there. Subject line, podcast guest. If you're interested in learning about irrigation and turf management and all those things, hey, we're going to talk about those too. So I hope you enjoy. Stay on board, listen to these shows, and subscribe.